All right, so we're going to jump into the next part for marketing management, studying for the American Marketing Association Marketing Management Certificate. This is video two, and we're going to just go through some key terms and follow right along. So here we go. First off, we have orientation. So there's a few things we're going to cover in orientation. First is let's back up and let's talk about the marketing concept. This is a philosophy where everything's about serving the customer, and it's a long-term play versus short-term play. So when you think about orientation, that this is something that has developed over time in business where people realize, hey, if I really take care of people, that's the best way to win long term. And that's called the marketing concept. Next, we have something called market orientation, which is taking the marketing concept and applying it. So you're oriented towards the market or towards your target customer, essentially. Next, we have what's called relationship orientation, which is all about maintaining customers. It's cheaper to keep a customer than it is to just always get new customers and churn through them. So essentially, there's self-interest with focusing on relationships, maintaining relationships, and really serving people well. And that's all about how you're oriented. Next, we have this idea of customization. So one-to-one marketing is marketing to an individual, and it's basically going to be custom. Now, this is the way like the marketing management textbook talks about this, where historically, before the Industrial Revolution, it was very normal to do one-on-one marketing and one-on-one business. So you'd go and you'd get your, I don't know, your shoes made. I think that's the example it gives in the book. You would go to the cobbler and he would measure your foot and he'd say, come back in a week. And he would make you the exact shoe you wanted based on the specifications. So it's highly custom by nature. Now, once we got into the Industrial Revolution, I believe Henry Ford said customers can have any color Model T they want as long as it's black. So it's this idea going into the Industrial Revolution where customization wasn't important because everybody's focused on efficiency, economies of scale, and basically throwing customization out the window. Then, as we've grown as a society and as an economy in the West and even throughout the world, we're seeing a trend towards more and more and more customization. And with technology and everything, that's gotten a lot easier. So, offerings were more custom before, now offerings have become more custom again. And this is an idea called mass customization right here. So a CRM helps you be custom, helps you keep track of information. That's customer relationship management. So the idea of a CRM, if you've never used one, you plug a bunch of information in throughout the life cycle of serving and maintaining that customer relationship. There should be tons of info in there, all in one place, single pane of glass. All right, but jumping on to mass customization, it's essentially just giving customers more choices through flexible marketing and manufacturing. So you're when you go to Starbucks, it's a good example. You get a certain drink order, or if you order through getting a computer online and you buy customizations in the part of the purchasing process, that would be another example as well. Next, we have marketing trends. So there's a few trends that have been going on for the past long time in America. Increasing number of competitors, and technology is just continuing to inflate this. There's more and more competitors. Now we have AI, and it's just easier to get into a lot of businesses now. And another thing that just about everybody should know this is businesses can't keep secrets. Everybody's got a cell phone. People document things. People go on Glassdoor and talk about what happened behind the scenes in the company, etc. And then also when it comes to just trademark secrets and company secrets, information leaks through the internet so quickly. That's pretty normal. Next is increasing innovation. It's like a never-ending cat and mouse game where everyone needs to innovate, and then once innovation happens, more innovation needs to happen. And so it's like something we're constantly chasing. And those who are first movers that really have a constant culture of innovation tend to win. They invest in R&D, etc. Um, Information overload. So that's a huge problem today. We see that just about anybody. No one's paying attention when they're on social media, when they're in their email, and that's a broad statement, I know, but people aren't paying attention when they're getting advertised to and marketed to. They're not paying attention, they're scanning. And so the common thread I think to take away is there's so much information, there's so much messaging for the average consumer that they're not thinking, hey, let me pay attention to these ads. They're really just being bombarded and they're just sort of skimming as they traverse through digital and in physical types of marketing and ads. So when I bring up the email example, if you know in Gmail, if you have a free account, you have ads pop up. And that's really what I mean. And I think even to an extent in just regular everyday to day conversation, we've seen this trend in culture where people are less attentive and less locked in to just sit with somebody and have a genuine locked in 5-10 minute conversation just shooting the breeze. It's more of a scattered, let's get out of this. And I'm not saying that's everybody, but it's just more of a trend. I know that as a millennial, I've seen that trend develop where it's just more and more of a pattern of conversations with human beings are more scattered, similar to how content on the internet is getting shorter, faster, more compact, more scattered. So that's just the cultural shift. Not saying it's good or bad, but it is a trend. Customers have less and less time. So everybody's getting their time filled up, their calendar filled up, their activity filled up, their energy poured into something, and they have less and less time to hear a marketing message, like an advertising or pushy message. Um, Big M marketing. So that is different than little m marketing. We're going to break that down right here. Big M marketing is strategic, company wide, and it's broader. So little m marketing is tactical, marketing department only, and operational slash day to day. So those are the main differences of these two. They're both marketing, but big M marketing is getting the entire company, getting everyone involved in marketing. So that is more of the job of a chief marketing officer, or a VP of marketing, or a CEO. Hey, everybody's a marketer in our company. We're all brand ambassadors. Let's make sure to do a good job. And it's strategic. There's strategy behind it. It's this broader concept of everybody exists to serve the customer, and we're all sending marketing messages. And that's big M marketing. And so there's strategy that goes into that. There's just bigger, just the broad thought is going to go into this. The little m marketing is the tactic. So it's like, hey, we're going to do SEO, or hey, we're going to do an email campaign. And then it's execution of that, it's operational, it's day to day, and that's what the marketing department's going to do. So little m marketing's the doing, big M marketing's more the dreaming and the vision and the culture and the strategy. So that's how the book breaks down this difference and how they both have to work together. It's like left hand, right hand. You need the strategic vision, the big M, and then you need the doing and the action and the efficiency. That's the little m. Marketing metrics. So these are ways to track, measure, and improve marketing effectiveness. And everybody that's watching this video, I'm sure, tracks some sort of marketing metrics. But the book makes it clear historically this wasn't really the case. Marketers made justifications that said, hey, we don't have to track metrics. You can't track marketing and advertising. You can't tie it to a result, and they use that to kind of be a little slippery and not be held accountable, which I'm sure that's nice. But today, marketers are more accountable than ever to yield results. So uh, that's really it. That is all for this video, and thank you so much for watching. And I'll send you the next one soon. Have a good one.